Hello, I'm Rusty Boleman. This is my wife, Gayle. I guess the starting point for us today is tell you a little bit about how we got here on the sofa talking to you. It's a long journey, a fun journey. Critical aspect of it was we did really, really well, really, really early. And like all young people, sometimes you can be stupid and make mistakes, and sometimes circumstances can overtake you. We experienced the ultimate fear, owed too much money, couldn't pay our bills, debt collectors are at the door, faced with losing the house. Woke up one morning and all our cars were gone. They actually chased our daughter down the street to a gas station where she was trying to put gas in the car and handed her her books and a backpack out of the car and took her car. We were broke. We had to find some solutions. And the advice I got was go see bankruptcy lawyers. Well, it was a disgusting experience. Every one of them, very first question was, how much money did I have? Because obviously, how much did I pay them? One of them, and this is like 1986, really wouldn't even talk to me until I paid his secretary $25 for a file opening fee, which was interesting because I did have 25, but I was hoping to use it for taxi fare to get home since I didn't have a car. So I sort of learned from those experiences. And going to law school later, it was always nice for me to hark back and say, I'm not going to do it like that. I'm not going to do it like that. So, and Gayle stayed at the university so that we could have health insurance. And then
that's one thing that people just don't understand about people who have lost everything.
Yeah.
Health insurance is it's incredibly important. It just
Yeah.
is. That's what we see in bankruptcy.
Absolutely.
So many times brings people to us is that they can't pay the hospital bills or the doctor bills.
Mm-hmm. And she worked two jobs. I mean, that's why we respect people who come into our offices who are working 2 and 3 jobs. One of the things is we respect their time. So we have absolutely always preached the gospel of when people come into our office, don't keep them waiting. Don't waste their time like the doctor's offices do. Don't do that.
Well, sometimes
they got to go to work.
It just happens sometimes.
They got to be places. They got to pick up their children from childcare. You can't be frivolous with other people's time. You got to be efficient. So that's been a mantra for us. So we were always appreciative of the opportunities that we had. So Gayle would stay at the university, come over to the office, and we would see clients till about 8, 9 o'clock at night, and then we would stay till around 10 at night doing the administrative work. But we didn't have any kind of furnishings, and so that was a problem. So we were scouring around, and we came up with a solution of 2 file cabinets from Kmart that were, I think, $17 a piece, and we took the closet door off. And it had a hole in it where we took the doorknob off, and that became our main administrative desk, where we could sit and we could run our telephone wires in a very sophisticated manner up through the hole to hook up our telephones. We got our computer, one computer, and
no, we each had a computer.
We had 2 computers. Yes, I can't.
And I had 2 telephones.
2 telephones because we didn't have multi-lines. We had to answer each phone separately.
And I had a file cabinet behind me, an open file, and could reach on my cases, so I could sit at my desk and swivel all the way. I could do everything and I wore a headset so that I could talk on the phone and work at the same time.
So here we are in practice for over 25 years, which is remarkable. We have a wonderful group of around 70 staff firm employees, which are, as I said, wonderful. One of the points of pride for both of us is that we have no secretaries. The only clerks that we employ are law students.
And sometimes high school students.
We have a a very successful program that we've run for a number of years where we have paid internships for high school and college students. We have successfully sent a significant number of people to college over the last 15 years. We respect our judges. We respect our trustees because by earning their trust and establishing that mutuality, when our client stands beside us and we touch our client on the shoulder, the judge knows that we impart to them our respect and trust.
Well, it's a very frightening thing.
It's frightening. It's
for
terrifying.
People when they go to what's called a creditors meeting, and they've been through so much stress already, just from the harassment, the phone calls. You wouldn't believe people call and tell people they're going to put them in jail. You can't do that.
Persistent.
It's illegal. But they're terrified.
That's just the IRS.
No, but when they go to this meeting, it just looks so frightening. And just to be able to say to somebody, it's okay, I'm here.
That's all right.
And then that's very important. And that's the way we feel that people should be treated.
So we're very compassionate about that. They're very strict rules we have to follow. But the judges know that we are very compassionate. And it goes back to dignity, respect, and it goes back to, hey, we didn't get anybody showing us dignity and respect. We, by God, are going to show people dignity and respect. It's all we got. It's all they've got. It's the least we can do.